Good afternoon, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and taking good care of yourself. So, I hope everyone has finished yesterday's homework. Children, just remember that the questions I gave yesterday were same as the ones I discussed in the video. Okay? I gave it on the paper for your comfort, like so that you can easily see and write it. Okay? And remember children, I will be giving extra questions for all these rounding off topics because the questions given in the exercise are not sufficient. Okay, the ones which I am giving, you practice from these only. Few book questions we will do at the end of these three topics. Okay, fine. Okay, so let us continue. Now yesterday we discussed rounding off to the nearest tens. Okay, now we will be doing rounding off to the nearest hundreds. Okay, now yesterday I told you on the same lines I am discussing this. When we round off a number to the nearest 100, we use the nearest multiple of 100. Like whatever is the number given, you have to change it and bring it to the nearest multiple of 100 here. Okay. So, I have taken an example, round off 246 to the nearest 100. Now children, yesterday I told you when we round off to the nearest 100, nearest tens, we see the unit digit. Now what you will do? You will concentrate on the last two digits. Okay? Now first think this way. I have written it also, just concentrate. 246 lies between which two hundreds? 200 and 300. Now 46 is closer to which 100? 246 is closer to which 100? Towards 200. ठीक है, 200 से ज़्यादा close है rather than 300. So it will be rounded off to 200. Okay. As I told you, there's another way, a rule we can make that will make it easier for you to understand. Okay? See, just observe the last two digits now. Can you see 46 are the last two digits? Now, just remember, we will compare it with 50. Now, if the last two digits are more than 50, we round it off to the next 100. Now here you observe this last two digits, that is 46, is less than 50. So it will be rounded off to the previous 100. Previous 100 कौन सा है? जो 200 है already. Okay. So it will be rounded off to 200. Right? So your answer is 246 is rounded off to 200. Okay. Children, whenever you are writing the answer, you saw yesterday also I made an arrow. Arrow matlab 246 is closer to 200. Arrow denotes that. So you can even use arrow when you are writing the answer of rounding off. Let me take another example. See, this is little different from the previous one. Round off 271 to the nearest 100 again. See, I have highlighted 71. I have taken it with different color because you have to concentrate on these two last two digits. Okay. Now, what is the number formed by these two digits? It is 71. Okay. Now, think 71 is more than 50. So, what will happen? You think on the other lines also. So, 271 will be rounded off to next higher 100. आगे वाला 100. 200 के बाद वाला 100 कौन सा होगा? That would be 300. So I have underlined. Now 271 will be rounded off to 300. So do you understand? When you are rounding off to nearest 100, you have to remember. Just see the last two digits. That is the number formed by last two digits. If it is more than 50, the number will be rounded off to the next higher 100. जैसे here it was 200, so हमें round off किया, we made it 300. And if it is less than 50, as the first example like 46, then it will be rounded off to previous 100. Previous 100 is 200 in this case. Okay, now one question was there by a student yesterday. Now what if, children, we have 250? When it is 250, again it would be rounded off to next higher 100. So think 250 will be rounded off to 300 also. Okay, जब वो exactly midway में है, half है 50. So and whenever you have 50 in the last two digits, always the number will be rounded off to next higher 100, आगे वाला 100. Okay, do you understand it? Now I have taken two examples with 3-digit numbers. Same will hold, children. The method would remain same even when I take it for higher digit numbers. Higher digit means either a 4-digit number or a 5-digit number. The method would remain same. So I'll give you two more examples. Just concentrate and the concept will become more clear to you. Okay, see, this is another example. Round off 1432 to the nearest 100. Okay, see, again our question is same, that we have to round off to the nearest 100. But what I have changed, I have taken 4-digit number. Observe again the last two digits, which are 32. So the number is 32. Think, 32 is less than 50? Yes. So 1432 will be rounded off to the same 100. Same 100 क्या था यहाँ पर? It is 1400. Okay, that is 400 सोचो, but number is 1400. Okay, because you cannot remove that one digit 1000. That you don't have to remove. वो वैसे ही रहेगा. So it will be 1400. So 1432 is rounded off to 1400. Children, I have underlined the answer. You have to put a arrowhead also. Okay, that arrowhead I had put, but somewhere in the this video it has displaced. आप अपने आप लगाएंगे answer में. Okay. Now let us take another example. Now I have taken round off 1978 to the nearest 100. Again observe 78. Okay. Now 78 is more than 50. So 1978 should be rounded off to the next 100. Now what is the next 100 after 900? That becomes 1000. So here what will happen? Next 100 will make the number 2000, because 900 के बाद कोई और 100 तो नहीं आता है. What happens? The 1000 place changes. Okay, so 1978 will be rounded off to 2000. Okay, I hope you all have understood. Still better, every time I tell you, if you have any doubts, even if you have another question in your mind, you can post the question on the WhatsApp group. I will discuss the answer there also. Okay, now today's homework is, you have to first write down the examples, just the final answer, not the explanation. 4 examples you have to write 4 numbers with the answers which I have discussed here in the video. And then again today I am giving some extra questions. I have already told you extra questions because the book questions are not sufficient. Okay, so with the topic, write the question and then write examples, then write the extra questions which I am giving. Do the homework. Okay, and the answers I will post the next day. Okay, tomorrow I will be telling you the answers of round off to the nearest tens. Okay, you can cross check your answers, and still if you have a doubt, you can get it clarified. Yes, so this is the homework for today. I'll just read it out for you. Round off to the nearest hundreds. So first part is 267, the next one is 120, then the next is 795, then I have 1329, then 1834. So this is all for today. Children, keep revising this work as well as the work which you have done in the last 10 days. One day I'll be giving you a small test also. Okay? So thank you for today. Every day I tell you, be obedient. Make some routine. Make a timetable and do your work every day on time. Thank you, children. Have a good day.